Joe Harker from LAD Bible Group writes, "A man who drank 4.5 liters of Dr. Pepper a day and no water reveals devastating effects it had on his body. His dentist told him he had the teeth of a 70-year-old. Buckinghamshire man Tom Bowey used to drink up to 4.5 liters of Dr. Pepper a day and spent $30,000 on his habit. He ended up being dubbed Dr. Pepper Man for his habit of drinking fizzy drinks pretty much from the moment he woke up until it was time to go to sleep again. It was all day, from when I woke up until 10 p.m. I found it hard to fall asleep because I had so much caffeine and sugar in my system," he said of the habit, adding that this went on for over 10 years, and he made several attempts to quit. "My boss told me, 'You're going to die soon if you don't stop drinking them,' because I'd have the bottles sitting on the side next to my computer at work. The guy at the shop over the road used to call me Dr. Pepper Man, which wasn't great because that was all I used to buy when I went in there. He used to have a can when he woke up, another one for the drive to work. Then he'd buy 2 bottles of Coke for the morning and another 2 for the afternoon, then another few cans once he got home. As for what it did to him, quaffing almost 5 liters of either Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper a day gave him a bloated waistline, while the 42-year-old's dentist told him his teeth had become so decayed that he had the gnashers of a pensioner. He tried to quit several times over worries about the cost and concerns about his children, copying his Dr. Pepper drinking habits, but several stabs at going cold turkey didn't work out. Tom said things started out as one fizzy drink on the lunch work break and soon ballooned from there, and that at the height of his habit, he stopped drinking water completely, affecting his body even more. He said, "I felt bloated a lot of the time, had headaches sometimes, and felt a bit foggy and tired. Another issue was I was finding it hard to fall asleep at night. When I'd lie down to go to sleep, I was wide awake because I had so much sugar and caffeine in my system." In the end, he was able to kick the habit by trying hypnotherapy, getting in touch with a man called Dr. David Kilmurry, who he says gave him a 2-hour session on Zoom on 22nd September, which has meant he's completely given them up. He now drinks pints of water and weak squash to quench his thirst, and has found that he's saved so much money that he can afford to take his family on holiday next year, much to their joy. He's also dropped down from wearing large tops to comfortably fitting a medium, and reckons anyone else in a similar situation ought to seek some help instead of trying to do it by themselves. Tom said he just caved in during the first few hours of trying to ditch the Dr. Pepper. Cognitive behavioral hypnotherapist Dr. Kilmurry said it was a blessing to hear that Tom was doing well and wished the man more and more good health. "It's the avowed gamer here, and I've done further research on the effects of drinking soda, and here are health concerns for drinking, especially 4.5 liters of Dr. Pepper every day for 10 years straight. Drinking 4.5 liters, about 1.2 gallons of Dr. Pepper, or any soda, daily for 10 years poses significant health risks. Some of the major concerns include weight gain and obesity. Regular consumption of large amounts of sugary drinks can lead to excessive calorie intake and weight gain, increasing the risk of obesity. Type 2. Diabetes. Prolonged high sugar intake can lead to insulin resistance, significantly raising the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Heart disease. High sugar consumption is linked to elevated triglycerides, inflammation, and high blood pressure, which increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. Tooth decay. The sugar and acidity in soda can erode tooth enamel, leading to cavities, decay, and other dental issues. Kidney problems. Excessive soda intake has been associated with kidney issues, including chronic kidney disease, due to high sugar, caffeine, and certain additives. Bone health. Drinking soda frequently may contribute to weaker bones and a higher risk of osteoporosis due to phosphoric acid, which can interfere with calcium absorption. Addiction and withdrawal symptoms. High caffeine content can lead to dependency, causing symptoms like headaches, fatigue, and irritability if intake suddenly stops. Metabolic syndrome. This condition includes a cluster of symptoms such as high blood pressure, high blood sugar, excess body fat around the waist, and abnormal cholesterol levels, all increasing the risk of serious diseases. Fatty liver disease. High fructose intake from sugary sodas can contribute to fat buildup in the liver, leading to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This kind of habit places immense strain on multiple organ systems, so reducing soda intake and seeking healthier beverage options would be beneficial for long-term health.